We're chatting with our Over 40 and Fabulous Advisory Board, getting their take on living your best life and becoming your best self at any age. Hi, Dr. Green.
How are you?
Thank you so much for coming by and for being part of our advisory board.
Thank you.
Our readers that are over 40 have got plenty of questions, and the aging process is difficult for all of us. I speak from experience. I am about to turn 45, so I am right in the middle of the whole over 40 thing.
Right.
And I'm wondering, when you have patients come in, what are some of the most common things that you hear them talk about or complain about?
Well, most women, when they're coming in between 40 and 50, or even shortly before they turn 40, are very concerned about minor wrinkles, slight sagging, and just not feeling their best self, not feeling as good as they did during their 30s about their appearance, particularly their face.
Mm-hmm. And what's one of the most common procedures? What kind of requests do you hear?
You know, I think one of the most common procedures that we do is Botox, obviously, which has been around for, almost 2 decades now, and we know that it's safe. And one of the misconceptions is that it's not. And we use it in the upper face to just relax those muscles, and most women in that age group don't need a major brow lift or a major blepharoplasty, but to remove eyelid skin. But you can tweak that and just really lift that eyebrow for them, and it makes a world of difference because people look at you in your eyes. That's where they're looking for youth, and I think that's really the best place to start, in the upper face.
How does that work? I mean, why do we get those wrinkles that muscle definition as we age?
Mm-hmm. I equate it to pumping iron.
Okay.
You're constantly using those muscles to frown or raise your brow, and it depends on how you express yourself. I don't have ladies with those 11s or those frown lines at rest because they pumped that muscle so much that they actually ingrain those lines in between their brow. And so often they aren't mean people. They are people who frown when they're concerned. They're people who frown when the sun is out. They frown when they read. And they end up with those lines ingrained, and they end up looking angry at rest. And just relaxing that just makes them look so much more pleasant and rested and engaging to people. It sends a social signal, actually.